it is time to do a best of 3 draft because, well, one, I just enjoy best of 3 a bit more. It feels like it's the full experience, getting to do some sideboarding, really testing your abilities, which I've shown have been lackluster in these last few drafts of mine. But I also feel like it'll help with my mana issues and all that annoyingness. This should definitely help lower that impact. Let's go with that. Maze Mind Tome's a fantastic pack one, pick one. You're going to play it in every deck, gets you ahead on cards, helps smooth draws, gains life too, which can't be understated in some ways. So yeah, we're going to grab Maze Mind Tome. Alright, See the Truth is just a blah rare. Then we got some good removal, Soul Seer, Finishing Blow. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Soul Seer because I think it's better than Finishing Blow in most cases, because this hits creatures or planeswalkers. Also helps them lose Indestructible, which is always sad when they have the Selfless Savior and they blow up their Selfless Savior to try and save their creature, and then Soul Seer just doesn't care. With this pack, there's nothing really too exciting. Not interested in the Shrine. Witch's Cauldron could work. Tormod's Crypt may matter, but just hasn't mattered much. So I'm more interested in grabbing a 2-drop creature, which Chandra's Magmut is not too shabby. There's a couple other decent playables here, but I think Chandra's Magmut is just fine as a playable and helps keep Soul Seer around. Alright, now if we want to get on that aggro game plan, which Maze Mind Tome isn't always on board with, but Bolt Hound can really work well if we can curve out, get super aggro. Spellgorger Weird feels like a safer play. Like when you top deck Bolt Hound, could be fairly meh. Spellgorger Weird works really well with all those non-creature spells, which I plan to have plenty of in this deck, so I'm going to take the Spellgorger Weird. Alright, now we're seeing some good blue, some more red, so we could cut the only mono red card, turn to Slag, and just hope to get really paid off in pack 2 with good red cards. Or we maybe lean into the blue-red deck. Mistral Singer could work. Waker of Waves is just brutal if it ever comes down. But I think I'm just going to take the turn to Slag, the card that we're most likely to play no matter what other color we end up in. Havoc Jester, a solid 5/5 or 5. Sanctum's fine. Burn Bright, Onake Ogre. I mean, none of that's better than Havoc Jester, so let's take that. Alright, maybe we are just going to end up in a mono red deck. I guess with this back, we could grab the Wizardry, but I think just grabbing the 2-drop with Magmut is better, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's take the Magmut. Alright, Snoop, whatever. Could just rare draft it. Onake Ogre, I'm not really too worried about grabbing that right now. Dreadmaw, I mean, there's really just nothing here that's all that exciting. I guess I'll just rare draft the Snoop. Sure. Alright, now we're seeing... Let's take the Rights. I think the Rights is the more top end of anything else we saw in there. Hobble Fiend, sure. Take some more 2-drops. Alright, now we can take Cage Zombie. A solid 3-drop, and it works if we do end up in black-red. Skeleton Archer, yes. I guess we have the gold card. Don't really, it's probably one of the weaker gold cards, but I'll take it. Alright, here we go. Pack 2. Double Vision, not all that exciting. Chandra's Pyroling works really well since we do have 2 Magmuts. Attacking in with a 2/3 double strike is not too shabby. Trader's Greed is super nice, as is Shock. But I think Trader's Greed is just... I'd like to take Shock, but I think Trader's Greed is just too good to pass up right there. So that's what I'm taking. Wow, we're seeing a lot of good white in this pack. But Subira is just a really solid card in general. And thankfully it's in red, so it's not making me feel too bad about passing up a lot of good white stuff. Couple combat tricks. Maybe we end up splashing white. But we can't splash like Bosphorus Acolyte or the Gaggle Master because they're double white. So we just got to stick with what works. Oh my goodness, another Soul Seer and Spellgorger Weird. But we're not going to pass the removal. I did that way too much in my last draft, but we'll be happy to take Soul Seer. That's a really solid 3-cost removal spell. Oh my goodness, and then another Spellgorger Weird. This is feeling great. Feeling all kinds of happy about this. Alright, again, really good white card with Seasoned Hollow Blade. And we actually, we could push into the red-white and grab Hollow Blade, but I think Shock here is just really good and works well with what we got going on. No reason to really stretch ourselves thin and more to stay in. I'm happier staying in our lane there than trying to force the white to work. Okay, Goblin Arsonist can pair pretty well, especially with Hobble Fiend, but Kitesail Freebooter is a really nice 2-drop as well. Hopefully removing their removal or commanding their good removal just to deal with this. So this deck's coming together pretty well, I'd say. So now the question becomes, do we want the card that makes us have to attack or the combat trick? And I'm going to say the combat trick. because it's just more flexible, less committing. And honestly, Pyroling here, this could actually be a pretty solid deck for Pyroling. Works well with Subira too. Take Thrill of Possibility. Sometimes it's just nice to have one, especially if I end up playing 17 lands. If you're flooding out a little bit, that can help relax or help you out from flooding out too much. And I think here, yeah, let's just take the 2-drop. Igneous Cur is not great, but can work all right with what we got going on. Sure, Ogre. Okay. For this being only 2 packs, I feel like we've got some pretty strong cards. Sanguine Indulgence, sure. And Goblin Arsonist. This could even make the final cut as our last pick. All right, what do we got going on? So no great removal. Rare's not great, but Liliana's Devotee is just bonkers good. Especially when you play it on curve, start making tokens. What do we pass in here? Some decent black commons, green removal. Sublime Epiphany is going to be, someone's going to be stoked about that card if they're in blue. Seeing Scorching Dragonfire here makes me so happy. And I'm going to take it over the Finishing Blow just because it's lower costed and still just as effective as probably whatever the Finishing Blow would help us with. Wow, another shock. Witch's Cauldron works amazing with our Liliana's Devotee. Yeah, I think I just take the shock here. It's just more good removal. Can't go wrong taking good removal. Alchemist's Gift is really solid. Wow, there's a lot of good white in this pack though. And maybe we take Bone Pit Brute just because it, I don't know, helps. But actually, Alchemist's Gift, and we do have, who is it? Skeleton Archer, here to save the day. Oh man, Rada's awesome. Always liked Rada. Kind of bummed. Don't really have any splashing tools for her right now. So not sure that's going to really work out for us. I think we just take the Silver Smoke Ghoul. Don't really have any lifelink, but maybe we end up with some. Who knows? All right, on this pack, I don't think any of this stuff's going to make the cut. We've got plenty of non-creature spells. We've got a lot of good creature. Another shock? Oh my goodness. I kind of want a top-end play. Like I just want something that can get in for damage, but maybe just having 12 shocks is all we need, and we'll get there just fine. Liliana Steward. I'm going to take that just because, again, we have so many non-creatures. I want to make sure I have enough creatures to do what we need to do. Subira can also just be our inevitability, just making sure stuff gets in for damage. Wow, Watcher the Sphere's Wield? That is surprising to me, to say the least. I'll take another Hobble Fiend, especially if we end up getting to steal something from our opponent. We want to make sure we have a way to sacrifice it and really get in for that. All kinds of good damages. Bad Deal probably isn't going to make the cut. Witch's Cauldron could. Time will tell. Take the uncommon. Another Caged Zombie. Again, just another inevitability factor. Combat Trick. Swamp. We could make a 60 card deck and not be too upset about it. Like really, this is just a nice pool of cards. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cut turn to Slag, and then we'll play 41. That might be a little crazy, but I feel like this is just a solid get on the board, remove all their stuff, be done with it. Let's do it. Oh my goodness, we get the choice of playing first too. I'm a happy camper. Unfortunately, though, we do not get a keepable hand, because if we don't hit our red land, we are kind of ruined. Oh, not like this deck. Not like this. All right, we can keep this. I think we cut these two. Man, that feels so brutal. Having to mulligan to 5 like that. Wowzy, wow. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Keep it together. Ooh, up against the blue-red deck. 1-3. We don't care about that. We do care about drawing too many land. Could we please stop drawing all these land? Oh my god. Oh, it's so painful. I really don't want to attack here because I feel like they've just got to have some way to stop whatever we're trying to do, but we're also so far behind in cards, we're just going to have to do what we got to do, which is not draw any more land. Come on, deck. Goblin Wizardry, yeah, that's a fine playable. 1 turn early, too. Don't mind if you do. Now, if they like Scorching Dragonfire this thing, oh my goodness. Hobblefane's really good for them in there too. Wow, this is just unbelievably unlucky. All right, I don't really want to attack into that. Granted, it would probably remove 2 of their creatures, but if not, I mean, they still just have so much power on the board. We gotta hopefully hold back some stuff. They're playing double vision. Oh my goodness. I like it. Yo, what are we doing? Come on, deck. You're killing me here. I think we've drawn 5 land in a row. Like, that's just incredibly unlucky. Oh my god. All right, this is an information gathering game. Thankfully, it's best of 3, so we're not out of it by any means. I think we just have to just sacrifice it, because it being down for 2 turns could essentially be lethal for us. And if we can draw some removal here and help deal with whatever they got going on, great. All right, we're taking a fair bit of damage. Thankfully, we just drew 2 creatures, so we can get stuff on the board. All right, Kitesail Freebooter. That's a card. Let's see what you got. And I guess they could blow it up in response, right? But we still get to see their hand. And this will force them to not use their removal as ideally as they would like. Yeah, there we go. That's huge for us, because they would have just got to blow up 2 of our creatures. Thankfully, that is not the case. And it's just a mountain. Okay, so we're still in this thing, even though we've flooded out like maniacs. Here we go. Or they top deck Goblin Wizardry. Okie dokie. Sure, that is that's no good. Alright, problem is, like, this thing's just gonna get so big we can't even begin to stop it, which is gonna be tough to deal with. Yeah, I think we just block and try and stem the damage as best we can. But we need to draw removal for this thing. We have 6 removal spells in our deck, so we should be able to get there. Okay. Alright, well that's game. Can't stop them on that one. Dude, I don't know what to say, other than that was just really, really unfortunate. Now I think lower removal, bringing the shock back in. Skeleton Archer's really good. Yeah, that was just a brutal game. I think, yeah, let's rock the 42 cards and just see if that tells Arena to chill out on the flooding. We'll get to be on the play this game. All right, we'll get to be on the play again, so that's nice. Not ideal, but we'll take it. And we get that turn 1 play. Spellgorger Weird, I'm excited you're coming down, and we're gonna have a way to make you bigger. Let's do it. Just don't pass without playing your land. That would be bad. Ooh, and Liliana's Devotee could be great against them. With them trying to make their tokens and such, yeah, we wanna deal with that. My turn. See if they want to trade the Arsonist for that. They do not. Play down Weird and hope they don't. If they don't shock it, if they don't shock it, and we get to untap. Okay, then they're on that mill game plan. So they're on the mill game plan and making a ton of tokens just to survive. That's fine. I'm bummed they milled 2 spells. I'd like them to mill land. Shock there, because we just want to keep getting in for damage, and this will help us do just that. Hopefully they have a slower hand and that they can't just keep getting in our way with stuff like, oh man, shock. No, Subira, no. You are the chosen one. Oh man, and they got Dragonfire for that? That is a bummer. Okay. Still getting in for damage, and Magma does give us some inevitability here. We got removal for whatever they play next. I feel good about where we're at. There you go. Get the land out of the way. Whatever. Oh, are they missing land drops? That's unfortunate. Sure, shock. Just go to the face. Yes. Resolve. Alright, so they're slowing us down, but I still think we just have enough firepower that they're going to have to find some really good plays here. That's not going to do it. Just going to blow that up, especially with it ramping them or giving them that additional land to play their Goblin Wizardry, which I'm assuming they have to have in their hand. Not interested. Skeleton Archer. Ping them for 1. Say go. They're milling us. Maybe us playing 42 cards is going to get us just that extra mill episode to survive. Fingers crossed. But I mean, we got shock. I don't know what they could play here that would stop us from killing them in like 2 turns. All right, go to combat. You got like unsubstantiate or something that can bounce stuff to our hand. 2, 4, 5. That's, we're at lethal. I'm gonna play this and just see if they do anything. See if they use their mana. Draw a card. Yeah, draw a card, mill, and then we'll shock you to death. Yep, that's fine. Okay, we got them. Let's go. Come on. All right, another 4 land hand, but we got 2 into 3 into 4 where we can steal something of theirs. Don't have a way to sack it quite yet, but we'll get there. All right, no more land. Deck, we are set on land. I promise we are okay. Never mind, keep it coming. Play our own Magma down. I would really like a Hobble Fiend, though, to be able to sacrifice whatever we steal with Trader's Greed, and hopefully they don't play Tutelage here. All right. Good golly, Miss Molly. That's impressive. Truly, it is truly impressive. Don't ping us. Forget to ping us. Resolve. See, I guess even land problems are still going to follow me even into best of 3, but whew, we're going to keep fighting through. All right, there's Tutelage, although they're not playing a land. Let's see. They're going to mill 2 spells. That would really help us win. Give us Subira. Come on, Subira. Just don't hit. Oh, they discarded a Goblin Wizardry. Interesting. Oh man, there's our Pyroling, which would be so good for us. Ping you for 1. Oh my god. Please, deck. Please stop it. Please stop doing this. Do we just have to get... I feel like we just have to get aggressive here. Even though we can do nothing with it. Although we can use it to get rid of a card because I'm tired of drawing land. There we go. There's something. That's like the worst use of Trader's Greed I could ever have imagined. Sure, let's trade Magmuts. But it's like at this rate, we simply lose because we've drawn too many land. Oh, not our Spellgorger. Weird. All right, they milled 1 land at least. So how many are in the graveyard? 2. There's something. So again, we'll play Kitesail Freebooter and hope to get something awesome out of their hand. I'm assuming they've got card draw and such. The old Scorching Dragonfire. Yep. Let's see what else you got, though. Goblin Wizardry and Thrill of Possibility. I mean, it doesn't matter, because they get it right back. And unfortunately, everything's been exiled, so we can't just have them lose life with Caged Zombie. But at least we can blow this thing up and keep them from drawing more cards. Just do it once here. All right. I mean, their deck is It's not slow, but wow, hitting both of our weirds like that is brutal. But when we're not able to do anything with our land at this point, I think we just lose from the slowness of what's going on. All right, thankfully Maze Mind Tome is here to help us draw some more cards. Good lord. Don't you dare be a land. Okay, well, Soul Sear's something. But not exactly what we're hoping for. No, get rid of the land. Quit hitting our spells. Why are they hitting so many good spells? All right, there's 2 land. Good, get it out of here. At least we can Soul Sear that thing. Good God. This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. How do you draw so many land? All right, we'll get a 5/5 down. But we only have 11 cards. It's just unfortunate. Our deck, I can want to say, is just better, but the flood is real, my friends. The flood is real. We've only got 4 turns. Well, we've only got 3, 6. We've only got like 2 turns, assuming that they... Oh, dang it. I should have Soul Seared that ahead of time. That was really dumb. Yes, I'm just gonna hit him with that. Oops! Hit him with that. My bad. End turn. Yep. We'll scry one. Maybe we can draw something good. Put you on the bottom. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll try it. I'm assuming they have another Goblin Wizardry or something. End turn. Maybe we somehow pull this off if they can't... Whew, if they can't add to the board. But we've only got... We need another shock. I think. Oh my goodness, they got their own Subira. Not too shabby. Scry. Or they gotta have, like, tap 2 creatures down. Alright, well, here goes nothing. My turn. Fingers crossed. What do you got? What? Wow. Wow. That just happened. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Let's go, team. Wow, that was a crazy win. I thought for sure we were dead to rights. When we drew like those 5 land in a row or whatever, I was like, okay, this is our life for the rest of M21, I guess. But we persevered, we pushed through, and it worked out. Wow, that was unexpected. Good job, deck. Way to bring it home. Wow. Wow. All right, let's get into match 2. And match 2. Oh, we get to be on the play. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, what a hand. Yes, please. We will keep this every time. I'm not... I don't want them to think I have shock. Fort kill is fine is something that doesn't care if we have shock. They have to know we have shock at this point. But maybe they also don't care. Equip. Does this have Defender? Okay, it does. A 1/4 with Defender is not the easiest thing to get around. Play Spellgorge weird. And now we are struggling to hit that 3rd land, or that 4th land, but maybe we'll be okay. It would be great to not have to struggle to hit our 4th land. But I think we attack here, see what happens. Next to damage. Nice. Shock you and say bye-bye. And if they want to use a combat trick to pump it up, that's fine, but at least it doesn't risk us losing our Spellgorger Weird, or they sacrifice it. Sure. Don't care, and then we'll use Kitesail Freebooter to remove something good in your hand. Like Grasp of Darkness. Ooh, Mind Rot will kinda suck. But not as much as losing our creature, so we'll get rid of that removal. Because maybe that was their game plan of, oh, we can handle this Spellgorger Weird with our Shocking Shock. Yep, that's pretty good. Alright. So now comes the question of what do we do? Because they can start attacking with their Pteranodon, that's fine. I think our best bet is actually to play out Magmut, because then we can start pinging them. Just don't use Mind Rot. Wait until... Ah, okay. That's kind of a bummer. I feel like we want to keep Subira around because she'll help us draw more cards. So as much as it pains me to discard those two, I think Subira is the better one to keep. Because it basically turns Kitesail Freebooter into card draw. Discard your hand until end of turn. Whenever a creature controlled power 2 or less deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Let's just do it. There we go. Next to combat. And assuming they don't have a way to make us discard more cards, eventually we'll find removal for this thing. We also want to make sure we put Turn to Slag into our deck, because that will be really good for getting rid of stuff like Short Sword against them. I don't mind you attacking there. We'll say no blocks. They're playing 3 colors too, which is kind of risky, but I'll take it. I'm just going to ping you for one so I don't forget. Do your thing. I'm going to discard, sack that one. Yeah, just get rid of one of your creatures. Who cares? Or don't. Okay. Ooh, we just don't have a way to sacrifice it though. But if we did, Traitorous Greed would be amazing. Traitorous Greed then lets us play Mazemind Tome, which also turns Spellgorger Weird into a 5/5. So let's do this. Let's take you, turn both into red, play this down. Now we've got a 5/5. Can't do that, but what we could do is make something unblockable. We don't really need to worry about making this unblockable though, I don't think. Yeah, so let's just attack. They can't pump that up. And go from there. Alright, nice. Got rid of one of their creatures. They're down to 10. And they got a problem, which is our 5/5 Spellgorger Weird. Hopefully they didn't top deck an answer for it. And I don't... If I'm them, I'm probably looking to attack because we have ways to make our stuff unblockable, but I guess they don't care. Sure. Oh, see, now we have a way to sacrifice it. Ping. My turn. Alright, we can't make you aggro, but what we can do is at least help us draw a card. Next to combat. No! Oh my god! What am I doing? What am I doing? You're the worst. That's why you're supposed to attack before you do anything. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, what am I? What have I done? I'm gonna hyperventilate. Nah, we're fine. Everything's fine. We still have a 5/5. There's no way the black-green Jund red deck can do anything about it. I can't. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just did that. That's hilarious. No, I don't want to draw a card here because I want to attack. I'm kind of nervous about what 2 cards they could have in their hand. What we could do is ping and then swing for 10. Then they have to... Yeah, let's... Alright, that's what we're going to do. We're just getting crazy. We're going crazy. Next to combat. That misclick. Oh, what a misclick. The best misclick yet. And if they want to double block, I mean, I get it. But I guess this does have trample too, which will make blocking later on real awkward. Sure. I would like to remove you from the game. Nice, no combat trick or nothing. Put you down, ping you down to 1. Down to 1. End the turn. Oh my goodness. Sure. Get after it. Pass to attackers. Yep. I mean, yeah, sure. Like the deck isn't, or not the deck. The shuffler's not doing us any favors, but we're also not doing ourselves any favors. No attacks. Goblin Arsonist can attack in unless they have life gain. They lose. That was one of the most massive, epic misclicks I've ever had. Let's not do it again. Yeah, I think I'm just going to throw the turn to slag in and keep it at 42. We'll go from there. All right, yeah, we'll keep this hand. It's not the best, but we got 1 into 2 into 3, and I assume we will draw cards that we want to draw. Let's do it. Getting a text from the wife. Hope she's having a good day. Get in for first blood. Seems good. Hobble Fiend, you're my friend. Hobble Fiend, you're my friend. Traitorous Greed, and they miss. They kept a 2-lander. That is... Well, that's unfortunate. Feeling good like I should. Went in, took a walk around the neighborhood. Take 5. That does not feel good for them. Do I play Magma and just keep up double shock? I think so. They have to know we have at least 1 shock in hand, but maybe they're thinking, why are they keeping 2 right up? Do they have 2 shocks in that deck? That deck is so good. How could they have more than 1? We could have like 4, 3, 4. I don't know. We have enough shocks. That's all you need to know. Ooh, they did gain a life though. And they got a Death Toucher. I kind of just want to blow this thing up though and not worry about it. What does that thing even do? Whenever creature... Yeah, it's not doing anything. Hey, there's our turn to slag. Boom. Just don't play Desolation or whatever it's called. Damnation. Is that it? The Wrath of God that is black. Yep, you got us. That's a shock. I mean, we could have sacrificed Goblin Arsonist. Boom, we got there. 2-0, baby. We're doing it. Feels good. Ah, bummer, we lost the draw. Wow, well that's a hand. That is definitely a hand. All right, deck, hey. Deck, talking to you. Let's get this. Oh my God. This is so painful. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. We're gonna draw our black land here. Nope, not drew a black spell. Not what we wanted. They're not playing anything though, so that's nice. Okay, well, we will also play 2 mountains. Your go, sir. Seems good. Makes sense. Are you going to equip? I bet you would like to do that, but not today. Look at that. We got like a free mana out of that. Boom. Ooh, and Sabira's here with haste to get first blood for us. We like that. All right, at least we have removal with Soul Seer if they play something that Sabira can't just attack into. But we could really use black mana. Ooh, that is a card. There we go. Got there with this. Say goodbye to that. Not interested, as the kiddos would say. End the turn. Now, Cage Zombie is here to help maybe get in for some damage with Subira just letting it poke in indefinitely. They don't do anything interesting. Are they just gonna flash in something? No. Alright, well, Subira, you fought the good fight, but we're just gonna use you for card draw. Can't do anything though, because we don't have enough black down. Oh, Soulseer will help make sure that doesn't do anything. Because it loses indestructible. My turn. Let's just try this. Let's just try a little bit of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. They have a combat trick, they want to keep it around. Angelic Ascension. Sure. Go for it. And thankfully we can just Soul Sear this thing away. Although maybe we should have just removed it and not given them the chance to have a trick to save it. That is a fair point. Let's see if they want to use their mana for anything. Hopefully not. Here goes nothing. Did I misplay? No, good. Still could be considered a misplay, even if it works out. But at least we got rid of their... Oh, shaking the camera. At least we got rid of their big thing. Hey, look at all this removal back and forth. Spellgorger Weird. That's a good card to have. They didn't equip. Seems strange. Probably because they want to use removal on Caged Zombie or something. Yeah, okay. What, you thought we were just going to attack in for no reason? Are you crazy? You are a silly, silly player. All right, now it's their turn to just start drawing land, right? That's it. It's got to be it. I'm going to guess they didn't draw land, though. Don't worry, we will. We can start attacking in. End the turn. Ooh, gaining life. That's not nothing. Please, deck, don't do this. Don't do this to us. Not now. After all we've been through. That's a really good card. Are they going to start getting aggressive here? You might as well. Why not? Do we wipe our board to get rid of their Spellgorger Weird? I don't think that makes sense. So we're just going to take the damage and pray that we don't draw a third land in a row now. All right. Come on. Oh my God. That's rough. That is rough. Say go. Eight, nine. So we've drawn 9 lands to 10 spells. Not where you want to be. Attack with 5/4. I don't want to do this, but I guess we just kind of have to at this point. Should have definitely sacked it to Hobble Fiend. Don't know why I didn't. But that's okay. We'll just keep making little mistakes that can add up to a big mistake. Another Hobble Fiend. Okay. Well, at least we've got blockers. That's something. We can double block something. Cage Zombie can poke him down. Not ideal. Not in love with what's happening. But it's something. What other removal do we have? We used both Soul Sears, both Shocks. We need our Dragonfire. Chandra's Magmut. Doesn't add inevitability, but we could potentially just poke our opponent down at this point. Unless they have a way to gain life, we may be able to just poke them out and get there. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Activate ability. My turn. All right, there's a card. There's a card we like to see. Let's draw a card. Nice. All right, that's good. That is very, very good. Wow, I can't believe they scooped there. All you get, bro, get a little more aggro. I mean, not in this match, do it in the next match, but I think you getting more aggro there is gonna help you out. All right, we'll play turn to slag again and hope that the 42 card deck is where we wanna be. This is definitely the battle of removal. Oh my goodness. I don't love it. I really don't want to keep this hand. Let's do it, sure, let's do it, whatever. Selfless Savior, you're so cute and cuddly. Don't make me shock you. Don't make me shock you. Take the one. What else you got? Heartfire Immolator, that is definitely worth shocking. Do you want to save? Boom, go for it. Totally fine. Oh my god, deck, stop! Deck, you're ruining everything. We're doing fine. We don't need more red land. I don't think there's been a game yet where we've needed more red land. But you keep giving us red land. Alright, not the ideal way to remove a Siege Striker. Well then, that's a card. No blocks, take 4, doesn't feel great. Especially if they can do more with it next turn. Alright, what we could do is block, draw 2, just to avoid taking more damage, and then blow it up next turn. Hopefully they like play their board out and just go all in with Siege Striker. I really don't want to take 6 here. Yeah. So we'll do this. Definitely not my favorite play I've made. But it gets us some other... and another red land, and a black land. Okay, we did it. So removing that turns that into a 4/3. I mean, what else can we do at this point? Just don't protect it. Don't have the combat trick. Great. Alright, we've got a handful of ways to remove this thing. We only get a few turns to do it, though. Alright, well that's one way to do it. That is certainly one option. Thank you for giving us removal. Are you gonna... Oh, yeah. Well, fine. Look, anything you can do, I can do better. The old Angelic Ascension. Wow, I've never seen that Angelic Ascension do so much work. Alright, we got one more of those. We have... Nah, I think it's just one more of those. That's really our only draw here. Oh my goodness. Traitorous Greed. That's not going to do it for us. Wow. Alright, we will play first. Oh, it's... Alright, it's not bad. It's not bad. At least we have 2 drops into 3 drops. Our opponent had to mulligan. It's not all is lost. Selfless Savior. Hey, look at that turn 1 play. Alright, deck, I don't know why you have this affinity for us drawing all of our red land, but that's okay. The old short sword combo. I don't want to block, I want to win the race. And I feel like this deck is race-winning material. Plus we'll play this down and that'll help us gain some life, smooth out our draws, end turn. Okay. Spellgorger weird. We want to make sure we can take care of that thing sooner than later. Let's just scry and see what we got coming. Hey, look, another red land. Please don't do that. I want to put a stop. I want to scry before we draw. Yes, resolve. Yes, we will take the shock. Thank you for that shockingly good draw. Now, unfortunately, Spellgorger Weird is going to be able to be made indestructible here. But maybe they block And Selfless Savior. Nope. Alright, so yeah, unfortunately we can't shock the Spellgorge or Weird just because all it's going to do is get rid of Selfless Savior. So we could really use our Soul Seer. That would be an ideal draw for us right now. And we can shock it in response to them doing Selfless Savior, but if they can also pump it up with a non-combat or a non-creature spell, that will be all bad. Daybreak Charger. Okay, that's something. Yep. Attack for 4. Offer the trade. Sacrifice it. Nice. No Angelic Ascension. No Angelic Ascension. No Angelic Ascension. Oh my gosh, dude. How do they have this thing every game? Every game they have it. Oh, the Angelic Ascension, their thing? Alright, well, yeah, that was a misplay. My turn. Come on. That is not what we wanted to see. We're going to draw a card. Alright. Not ideal here. But we'll attack with you. And maybe we get lucky and they block with the Angel. Oh, I saw them hover it. I thought for a second maybe they're going to do it. But they didn't. It's a bummer. Play Devotee. Okay, I mean we're not dead by any means. We got a few turns to try and find one way to remove that card, and then if we do remove it, we will be in business. But we gotta find that removal. Down to 10. That's not gonna do it. This will gain us some life. Alright, tight game, tight game. That will be a creature, but not the kind of creature we want. And can we win the race is another question. If we play out Magmut and then ping destroy this with our Alchemist Gift, that could also be an option. Okay, let's do this. Attack with you. Oh, do I want to do that? Yeah, we'll attack with you. See what comes from that. Just trying to bait them. And not really bait them, but see if they want to make that trade. Alright, nice. Give it lifelink. Next damage. And then play out another Magmut. Okay. End the turn. I think attacking with the Magmut is the better option there. Because losing that just means we lose creatures. But I don't know. If we find removal for this thing though, we are going to be so happy. And we've got, I think we've got 4 draws that get us there. All right, come on, deck. Oh, you're so close. You're so close. But this is potential race winning. Because we're hitting for 4. We've also got 3 creatures in play. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, if they don't attack, that'd be so nice. I'm hoping they drew a land. That would be super helpful. All right. Okay, not what we wanted to see, but they also didn't attack, which is great for us. Because we can also just ping them now each turn. And if they do attack, well, now we've got lethal on board. Okay. Oh, man. Are we gonna find a way to pull this out? Let's see. My turn. This is probably the game-saving play right here. Nice, dude. So if we attack with everything, there's just no reason to do that. Unless they find some way to give this thing lifelink, I don't even know, because now we can chump block this thing at least once. Whew. Are we gonna get there? Can we do it? Is it possible? Oh my good. Redemption! That's all I can say right now is redemption. 3-0. We finally do a best of 3. We get a 3-0. Get some of those gems back that we've lost to variants or for whatever reason. Oh, it just feels so good. That feels so good. Man alive. Thank you all for bearing with me. For those of you that watched to this point, thank you for watching. It really means a lot to see you watching the video. If you would hit like, it'd mean a lot. If you'd subscribe, it'd mean a lot. If you want to become a patron, join us in our Discord chat and stuff, that'd be awesome. But really, I just appreciate you being here. I hope you're well. I'm feeling good that we finally were able to just have a good draft. And even if we ran into some mana problems, they weren't enough to bring us down. We got that 3-0. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Peace.